Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much could depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos in this update. Biafran message permeates into the nooks and crannies of the Biafran territory as young stars continue to preach even in the marketplaces. Yes, the gospel of freedom echoes. The gospel of liberation reverberates even in the marketplaces. I've seen in this young man preaching about Biafra, talking to the market women about freedom. Oh yes, that is it. You have seen children gathering around him, listening, and they are the future leaders. They are listening to him, to the youngster. Yes, there are many of these guys talking about Biafra, talking about agitation, talking about their freedom. Oh yes, the good thing is that the youngsters, they have come to realize that they have no place in this contraption, and that is the essence of the struggle of Mazen Kanu. Yes. For this thing to be internalized in the youngsters, they have been indoctrinated to the Biafran struggle and agitation. And that's the point. So, those who are in the Aso Rock, keeping Mazen Khan in detention, they don't know that the likes of Mazen Khan are being produced in large numbers on daily basis. Yes, Biafra is winning. Oh yes, that's the point. And so the young people are now propagating the message, spreading it, gospel for liberation, of freedom. Oh yes, talking to their mothers, and that is it. The market women, asking them to gossip the freedom, gossip liberation for the Biafra, and that is.
Nigeria is not a country, and it will Rapani Kalawa, Kadija Bere Chukoze, Kaliwe Soroka Kadu, Ayuga Chukoza. Several politicians, some governors and senators, a category in a government house, I just said I was slaves. I think about your life when you're not giving this in my Chidekele Banambi Kanu, Jide Yakaki the Seke, Akioti, Kibago, because I Mazinambi Kanu, you love us declare you a close to all your agencies. Makanaka, you know the Sabotage in it, you know I will back here with no food. Macano, Banaka, Kogesima Kasula, Ogatika Bayola, you got the entire so Ndigo Turinusi, Abawati Mantianogi, Eburisiana Tisu, Uri go back present. Matano Panuboko, Apa Tichiria, Awana Bossam, Ona is a chicken. Asi Babura Gunamare, Yaburu Miaru, Namogara Pala.
Now, as you have seen, the women are happy. Hope is coming. Yes, that's the only way you can keep these women alive, to give them hope that Biafra is coming. Because they have lost hope in this whole contraption. Nothing. Some of them, since birth, since they were born, they have been hearing, it will get better. It will get better. Some of them, they are 60 years. Some of them, they are 70 years. Since they are birth in the contraption, they have been hearing, it will get better. It will get better. Relax. Tomorrow will be fine. Successive administration have come and have gone, and all was just empty promises and loot, massive loot, primitive looting. Yes, in collaboration with their allies. Oh yes, either in the country or outside, to loot the resources meant to develop the communities and the people. So the women, they received a message of hope. See how they are rejoicing. Message of hope is very important. But yes, so the youngsters taking it upon themselves to preach to their mothers. What a wonderful scene here we have seen happening. Yes. So that's to tell you, there's no end to this agitation. Our bit is to make sure that we transmit this to the young generation. Yes. And that is being done successfully. Mazam Kano has done that successfully. And that is it. So the Biafrans, you are working tirelessly. You are working hard. Yes, those who are propagating this gospel of freedom, you are working so wonderfully well. And your efforts are not in futility. Your efforts yielding positive results. That's your joy. Oh yes. Your joy is that when you look at look backwards and you see people who are following you. Yes, they are talking about freedom. They're talking about Biafra in liberation. It gives you joy. Because even if tomorrow something happens and you are no longer there, you know that this song for freedom will continue to rent the air. Oh yes. And it will continue to be so until the Biafran freedom is achieved. So there's no going back. Yes, when you see the younger people, younger generation talking like this, it gives joy. It gives hope. Even to those who are despondent, and those in despair. They are being repaired by the youngsters. So he talks about the saboteurs, sabotaging, the effort of Mazam Khan, and you have seen the children. The youngsters, they have come to realize all these things. Oh yes. So if you are Sabo, remove Akenwanofe. Remove Akenwanofe. Yes. This is tantamount to anything evil and sacrilege in the Biafran territory. Yes, it's akin to taboo if you are sabotaging the efforts of freedom. Remove your hand from it. Remove your hand from it. Onegbebu. It kills. That's the message. Sabotaging the Biafran freedom and the struggle. Onegbebu. They kill. Remove your hand from it. That's the message there. Oh yes. Talking about the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Onyendo himself. You've seen it. Eulogizing the Onyendo himself. An enigma, a colossus. A freedom fighter. Yes. A man of all seasons it is. So that is it. So if you are against Biafra, sorry. No, because of what awaits you. But you have time to repent now, to join the struggle. You see what is happening now everywhere. Don't be against Biafra. Don't be against the agitation. We have been saying it, hammering on it. At best, or at worst, in a worst case scenario, you keep mute. See your lips. Don't talk. Don't act against Biafra. Struggle. Don't act against it. Don't make any movement against it. Don't gauge habali against it. Don't do any curriculum movement against it. But whether a movement is secret or open, don't talk against it. In a worst case we are talking about, you seal your mouths from talking nonsense. Okay? Then you bridge your legs from going against the Biafran struggle. You bridge it. Yes. Talking about making it, putting a hedge, stopping yourself from going helter-skelter, going berserk to talk nonsense. Yes? Because Biafra agitation is sacred. It's a sacred mission. Yes? And that is it. We've seen the children, they're happy.